up to make sure we close those opportunities, and our farther stages, we were able to do that. They had one just before the second half, where they had a breakthrough, and just the way the boys reacted, and obviously the discipline when we had 14 men, and because they're a dangerous team from anywhere on the field. But I thought we had good discipline, and we started watching.
So you just played the All Blacks every time. How did the intensity of the defence and attack in that game compare to some
No, it was there. We could feel it. A lot of we were tired. It was they brought it up. They moved the game as quick as they could. And we could feel that that's always there. And you can always. At any time, you can feel like they can do anything. Richie Mwanga can do anything. That's what we played for. That's what we're talking about as a team. They've got dangerous guys in the team that can do something at any time. And we played for that. But the intensity was there, I think, from both sides. And when they attacked, they attacked well. And thought our defense was good today. Our scramble defense, we never gave up.
Sia, you said that before the game that your motivation was for this group to beat the All Blacks on South African soil. You hadn't done that before. How does it feel having achieved that now?
It does feel good, but at the same time we know the job is not done yet. We still got 5 more games to go, but the next important one is next week. And to do it in front of a crowd like that, I just don't know how South African people do it. Like the way they turn out, with everything that's going on in our country, people who can afford can still come and support us and fill up a stadium like that. It means the world to us as a team. And running out and hearing people screaming like that, it drives us as a team, and that's what Jacques always reminds us. It's not about me. If I make a mistake, it's not about me. I must keep on going because it's about the people that are coming each and every single time to come and watch us play. And I hope we made them proud today because they definitely got us going, from the anthem going on.
Coach, unfortunate for Catholic to get a red card in 5 minutes left to go. But what do you make of his performance?
Yes, I thought he was good. I think Kolisi's going to play a lot of test matches for the Boks in the future, and I thought he was excellent on the day. He did exactly what we thought he would do.
What is the status of coach? What is the status at the moment, coach? After that, you being running off the field.
Sorry?
What is the status now at the moment?
Yes, I'm not sure. I haven't had any feedback from the medical team yet.
So just to follow up, because of the concussion rule, do you think your scrum will be able to play next week?
Again, Percy, I'm not sure. I haven't. These protocols, so there's a HIA1, a HIA2 that you have to pass or not pass. So I'm not sure where he's currently at that.
How much of your game plan did Fab's injury disrupt in less than 2 minutes?
No, I thought Jaden stepped up well, we're fortunate currently that we've got really quality nines. I mean, it's Faf, it's Jaden, it's Herschel. Then you've got Kobus Reinach still coming back from injury, and then you have Grant Williams. There's 5 quality scrum offs. The competition is fierce there, we backed Jaden. We backed him in the last test match against Wales, and wasn't nervous at all when he came on. He knew what to do, and obviously he's playing good rugby.
Jacques, what did you think of the performance of Malcolm Marx?
Yes, I thought he was outstanding, and that's Malcolm. When we spoke about in the week about his 50th and who is Malcolm, I said today to him, he's probably the guy that amplifies what Springboks are for, in terms. I don't think there's one. Okay. He amplifies what Springbok should be, a warrior. A guy that had to work hard, he made the change from loose forward to hooker, so he really had to work hard to get to where he is, and I've worked with him since under 20. In 2014 was the first time that myself and Malcolm started working together, and it's phenomenal to see the guy how he, what he's become, you know. And this milestone game is what it is. It's a milestone, you know. Hopefully, it will prepare him for the road going forward. And the road going forward is the next 50 test matches. So yeah.
So you and Malcolm sort of embracing each other after you did your press critiques down by the touchline. You know, when you talk about Malcolm, a guy who's had to play a sort of finisher bench role for a long time, starting today in a very, very pressure game. Can you tell us what you were saying to him and to each other there in all his performance?
No, I was just telling him how proud I am of him, and and just honoring him, because he's one of those guys, you know, that can start in any team. Any of the guys that are on our bench can start, you know, in the pack, and that Jacques always speaks openly and honestly without back, but there's always a plan. Never complains, you know, with training sessions, off the field as well. And you know, I was just telling him how happy we are as a team and how proud he is, and for him to step up in a game like that. It's never made it about him this week, you know, and you know, he's gonna be a father soon, so it was huge, and that's what I was talking to him about, him, like thanking him and his mom for always being there and supporting him, and he's a special guy in our team. I've called him the teddy bear of the team. You know, he's always making jokes, but then when he gets on the field, like he switches to someone else. He comes around the corner pretty much.
Jacques, Sia's already alluded to it, but having won this first match, how important is it now to back it up at Ellis Park next week?
Yeah, for us the big thing is I don't think we're a finished product yet. We obviously did a good assessment after the Wales series, and still I think we've improved. I think we've built on stuff that we felt there wasn't good growth in the Wales series. I really think we are slowly building our game, but it's not a finished product yet. So for us, yes, it would be. We always want to win every single game, but for us, it's improving and keep on improving on the things that and the goals that we set out for ourselves, and improving our game.
Jacques, you dominated territory in the first half hour. I mean, were you pleased that when where you were attacking the All Blacks line and they got the ball back, they kept those balls in instead of hitting the sidelines?
Was I surprised by it?
Surprised and pleased, yeah.
No, I think I wasn't surprised by it. I don't think New Zealand give us a lot of lineouts, and generally when you look back at the games that we play, yes, you're lucky if they give you lineout ball. You know, they want to keep the ball in, or want to keep the ball in play high. So no, that's what I expected them to do. That's what they've done in the past. No, it was pretty much what we thought they will do.
Jacques, your kicking game today was exceptional and a lot more accurate than it was in the Welsh series. And it was a huge part of your victory. Can you just talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I thought that the kicking game was good. For us, the kicking game is we don't see it as a way to relieve territorial pressure. You know, we kick it. We have a contestable kicking game, and we see it as a method of attack. And I really thought the wingers were brave today in the air, and I thought everybody, kicking game doesn't just revolve around the kicker and the chasers. I mean, everybody's got a role to play, and literally all 15. And I thought everybody, every single guy on the field fulfilled their role to make sure that our kicking game functioned, and I agree with you. I think that was a positive aspect of tonight.
Jacques, you spoke about intensity earlier. Is that the sort of benchmark that you were looking for in future games? Can there be greater intensity from your?
I think from an intensity point, if you play the All Blacks and you don't bring intensity, you're probably not going to have a good game against them. So yes, is it the highest intensity? I'm not sure. We will have a look and see. But I mean, I thought it was a step up from Wales, and but again, I don't think it's a finished product yet. I still think we can build on that, and we still building in terms of our whole game.
Steve, I should probably allow you guys to celebrate this victory tonight tonight first, but can I ask you, you mentioned that the job is not yet done yet. Are you guys expecting a backlash from the visitors come next week in the next week? Or 2 hours?
We always expecting something from New Zealand, you know. When the games against them have always been close the past couple of years, and we're gonna prepare. All we can do, like we did this week, is focus on ourselves. We can't control what comes from their side, and we're gonna make sure that we work hard and whatever the opportunity to play is gonna prepare, and prepare the team well and create their future. But we're always expecting a tough encounter against them next week.
We saw really, just before you came on, really barking instructions at them, maybe not barking, but really giving him some very strong advice, shall I say. Can you tell us about Billy's role there as the second half player and his focus on helping Damien as well as Damien's performances?
Yeah, I think we've got a fairly big squad. We've got 43 players, and I said this evening in the change room, to manage 43 players is tough, but to manage these 43 was awesome. Everybody has a role to fulfill, and Billy has one, and we've got a specific plan, and Damien Willems, obviously Billy's got 73 test matches, and a lot of experience, so he probably just gave a little bit of his experience to Damien, where their mindset would have been. They didn't have the scoreboard, so where their mindset probably are, how he can adjust his game, covering the backfield. So I think it would be stuff like that, which he've experienced in the previous 70-odd test matches that he played for South Africa. And Damien I think he's close to about 20, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure exactly how much games he's played. So it's nice that players are willing to do that. Even Franz Steyn tonight. I mean, again, he was our water carrier, one of our water carriers, and Franz was awesome in terms of sharing his wealth of experience with the players. So that's pretty much how the group operates currently.
Just looking kan jy vra hoe sou jy die wedstryd op en is dit regtig besonder van julle 8 jaar laas nie die span gewen jou Prins
Busy, ja, ek dink die wedstryd, ek dink al wat ons gevra het, ou kan nooit vra vir enigiets nie, maar jy kan net hoe kan ek sê, nee, dit klink dom. Jy kan nooit vra om 'n goeie begin te hê nie, maar jy kan vra om met intensiteit te begin. En ek dink die spelers het dit gedoen vanaand. Hulle het begin met intensiteit, soveel as wat hulle gehad het, en ek het gedink ons was redelik akkuraat in die planne wat ons gehad het. En ja, dit het ons gehelp om 'n lekker fondasie te gooi in die eerste helfte. En ja, ek dink as 'n ou kyk na die wedstryd, ek dink nie dis die finale produk nie. Ek dink as 'n span weet ons waartoe ons op probeer om te werk en sommige van die goedjies werk, sommige groei nie nog nie so lekker nie, so ons moet bietjie harder daaraan werk. So dis maar so 'n proses waarmee ons besig is.
Sorry, Jacques, just looking back at Kurt's red card, regardless of the concussion, he's out of the next game, possibly a few more because of the red. You guys are a bit thin on out-and-out wingers. Do you think you're going to be looking outside of the squad to bring someone in, or are you going to focus on someone else in the squad taking over, do you think?
Yeah, I think we will probably, I'll sit with the selectors, but I mean, we still got available. We've played Jesse there last year. We played Jesse in 2018. He started at wing for us against New Zealand. So he's a guy that can play there for us. We got Warwick Galant there that can help us there, that can play for us there. Yeah, there's a couple of options that we have available. And so I'm not sure if we will, again, this is just me speaking, it's not my call alone, but there is currently a couple of options that we can, that can fulfill that role for us. But yes, we have lost, Curtly will, I'm not sure, we will see what happens and stuff like that, but we will have a discussion on that on Sunday evening. Yeah.
Can you so?
Okay.
But in the nehlobo mabili kwangena ngalo moyeni besibaya baba yilonto besifuna kakhulu badibane nabo emoyeni coach Zandile uba coach kakhulu kule ibhola masinyuke, with opportunities needs. And ehlobo sibise ngalo man, ndifuna siwunyuse kakhulu because especially xa umdlalo ophukile anamadoda amaninzi akwazi kule nto ubanike saspark, but thina siyi-team sibambe idiscipline yethu, and I think into esingabaphambi kuyo but ozinyanzeleka sibebhetere likwetsayo.
Jacques, hoe groot invloed het die skramwerk op die uitslag gehad? Ek en veral soos Frans Malherbe, uit die stadium dink aan 32ste minuut, 2 vital tackles, eers op Scott Barrett en toe op Bowden gemaak. Hoe groot het dit gehelp in die telboordruk?
Ja, definitief. Ek dink dit is definitief een van ons aspekte wat goed was. Was ons skrams vanaand. En dit is een ding wat ons gevoel het in Wallis nie, dit was nie so opstandaard soos wat ons dit sou wou gehad het nie. So dis een van die aspekte wat ons regtig hard aangewerk het in die laaste 2 weke, was om dit op standaard te kry. Ons het gevoel, ons was nie 100% op standaard in die ballestoetse nie.
Jacques, ek het gesê omtrent Malcolm Marx se vertoning in Europa, dat Jayden moes toe kom vertolker nadat Faf van die kant was Malcolm was uitstaande gewees, soos ek sê, ek dink as mense na Malcolm kyk, ek het vir hom gesê voor die wedstryd, dat dit is 'n mylpaal wedstryd vir hom, maar ek hoop 'n mylpaal is, hoekom is daar 'n mylpaal is, sodat jy kan leer vir die toekoms, jy weet, en dis hoekom daar 'n mylpaal is. En ek dink as jy na Malcolm kyk, dan is Malcolm die tipiese, hy is amper die toonbeeld van wat 'n Springbok wil wees, jy weet, hy is altyd 'n warrior, Sia het dit genoem, hy is hierdie sagte ou, kan ek maar sê, in die span, maar eers as hy op die veld gaan, dan verander hy in iemand heeltemal anders, en ek dink as jy kyk, so, jy sal altyd die warrior in hom kry, jy sal altyd ownership kry, jy weet, hy is 'n ou wat flank was, wat geskuif het na haker toe, en daar's altyd 'n klomp werk wat moet ingaan in terme van jou ingooie, en Malcolm is altyd die eerste een wat werk in sy ingooie, en die laaste een van die veld wat werk in sy ingooie, so ek dink daar vat hy baie beheer oor sy eie wedstryd, hy wag nie vir coaches om hom beter speler te maak nie, hy werk hard om homself 'n beter speler te maak. En dan altyd goeie dissipline, maak jy baie foute nie. So hy is uitstaande in terme van dit. In terme van Jayden, ons het gewys dat Jayden was vir ons in die tydperk wat hy saam met ons was deur Wallis, het hy goeie oefeninge gehad, goeie vertoning gehad in die tweede toets, en dis hoekom ons hom 'n geleentheid gegee het om 'n toets te begin in die derde toets teen Wallis, jy weet. En ek dink dit het hom weer dis hoekom vanaand was so half gemaklik toe hy moes toe Faf seer kry binne die eerste minuut of 2, ek kan nie onthou hoeveel tyd was verby nie. Jy's gemaklik dan met Jayden, want hy het die vorige toets gestaar teen Wallis, jy weet. So ons het baie confidence in sy ability gehad.
Die mense van Mombela die afgelope week. As ek nou kyk in die stadion vanaand, ek sien selfs so baie groen. Ek weet daar is ook dit baie, maar ek moet sê dat die mense hierdie week in Mombela was vir my opmerkelijk ongelooflik. Net jou ondersteuning wat jy
Steven, ek dink die laaste 2 weke was ongelooflik. Die week wat ons by ICView was in Sabi, die mense het agteroor gebuig om ons te akkommodeer, en regtig het vir ons so aangenaam as moontlik te maak, jy weet, en dan ook hierdie week wat ons hier in Mombela was, die support wat ons gekry het van die mense in hierdie area was uitstaande, en ek dink vanaand, toe ek en Sia hierna toe loop, dis seker een van die ongelooflikste volksliede stemme wat ek Kolisi Sikelele, wat ek in my hele lewe nog deel van was. Dit was uitstaande geweest. Hoendervleis oomblik. So en Sia het klaar genoem dat eers dit lig hou, jy weet, en as jy die passie hoor waarmee dit gesing was vanaand, die mense van Mombela, ek kan hulle net prys en dankie sê vir al hulle support. Hulle was uitstaande geweest.
Awesome. Thank you, Jacques. Thank you, Sia.
Everyone, sorry, Z. I just want to say the All Blacks
let's
mixed
go.
zone will be over there towards the tunnel. So anyone who wants to go, come with me.
Okay.